What's up, y'all? It's Sabrina. I'm back with another video. Alright, so today's video, I'm about to tell y'all about some stuff. But before we get into that, because I have noticed that most of my views do not come from my subscribers, so therefore please take the time right now to like this video, to comment down below your experiences with this topic that I'm about to talk about today. And please, 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 why am I clapping right now? But first off, please subscribe. It helps me so much because one, I'm trying to build an audience with you guys. I'm trying to get help. And me posting, oh, let's give me ideas. I can't do that if I don't have y'all backing me up. So subscribe right now and turn on your bell so you get notified when I post another video, because this is for me, but it's also for you. Alright guys, for real, today's video is about my experience being a Milso. If you don't know what a Milso is, it's a military spouse. I am a military spouse due to my husband being a Navy sailor. He is in the Navy currently. And I wanted to just talk about how my experiences is with like being young and married, him being in the military and being married, and just go on from there. And I feel like once we move to another duty station, I'll probably do this again, because right now, I'm gonna get into it, but right now my situation is not as different as some other people's, because the duty station he's currently in, I live here. But so first off, I want to get into how it is being married. If y'all see me looking down, it's because my computer's right here and I have my notes in it. But how is it being married in the military? So for me, I don't feel like there's any really difference, at least currently for me. There's no real difference in between being, I guess, married in a regular civilian marriage opposed to being married to someone who's in the military. Just because my husband, it's hard to explain, but basically he's FTS in the Navy. If you know what that means, thank you. Comment down below and explain it better than I can. But basically, he doesn't like leave and go on deployments and stuff like other Navy people do currently. He just basically, his job is in an office setting. He takes care of office stuff behind the scenes for the military, but he's still active duty, if you get what I'm saying. All right, so yeah, my experience is not any different. I mean, it'll be the same as somebody had a full-time job working 9 to 5, because that's basically how it feels. But if he wants to rank up or anything like that, then he has to go on the ship or on deck or whatever. Then I'll update you on how that feels. But right now, I don't know, because I get to see him at the end of the day. He comes home at the end of the day, and he doesn't leave me to go somewhere else, and he doesn't leave home to go somewhere else at the end of the day. So, yeah. So being married young in the military, I hate this stigma. I really do, because I feel like people put a negative connotation against it, and basically seems like if you're married young in the military, then you're basically doing it for the wrong reasons. You're not doing it for love. You're doing it for the financial benefits, which there are no really financial benefits, because y'all gotta stop thinking the Navy rich, or not the Navy, just any military branch is rich, because it's hard. Like, we have bills, we have stuff to pay for. We are not rich. And me and my husband's situation, I'm not working. I'm still a student at my school ODU. So it's hard, but we make it do what it do, basically. But it's hard. So that stigma is like, it doesn't exist, because the money you get, depending on where you live, you don't get to keep it, really, because after rent, then you got utilities. After utilities, you got your personal bills, your car expenses. It gets taken up, especially if you're depending on one employment. Like, if I worked, it would be helpful to him, because then it's extra money that we're pocketing. But right now, I'm not, which I need to do so soon. But since I went back to, like, since I'm in school, I have to, like, figure out when I can work and my hours and all that stuff. But yeah, so, but that's the reason why I hate that stigma. But personally, I don't think it has a difference from being in a relationship and living with your significant other and paying bills together, because I feel no change being from when we were living together and we were paying our bills together, opposed to us being married, living together, and paying bills. Like, there's no difference for me. I don't feel a difference in that. But basically, like, I wanted to tell y'all, like, how it was for us, because when we got married, he was 22, I was 21. So it's kind of young, but, like, it's not as bad. Well, it's not as young as people who get married in their teens, or like right after they get out of boot camp and stuff like that. That's not the case for us. And we got married because it had nothing to do with any of the military like stigmas. It had to do because we actually loved each other. Like, we were used to hit at it before we even got married, even though we were dating not that long. Like, and here we are, we're 11 months in, about to be out a year. Like, and I don't see no way of me leaving him. So yeah, so I feel like if you love that person and they love you, and you know they love you, and you know that you love that person, basically just, if you're thinking about it, just do it. Like, it don't have to be big, because mine wasn't even big. We just got married at the courthouse, and most of my family was mad at me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But I just felt like that moment was about us, and I'm not the type of person to even go into like, oh, I need the big wedding, I need this, I need that, because I'm a shy person. Like, I don't look forward to, well, I never looked forward to that, I guess you could say, as a young girl, because most people, when they're young, they're like, oh, I want the princess wedding, I want to feel like a princess, I want to feel like a queen, blah, blah, blah. As long as I got my loved person, significant other, then I feel like I don't need all of that. But eventually, I know I will have to do something. But the original marriage, we got married together at the courthouse, which was fine with me because I didn't need all that. Alright. So as I said, being married to my Navy sailor does not feel any type of like, it doesn't feel like a normal like Milso life, because he, like I said before, he is stationed where I am going to school, and it's only 2 hours from my home. So it doesn't feel like I had any sacrifices, or I had to move for him or for us or anything like that. I feel like I'm still technically kind of home, but at school. Like, that's what it feels like. Because if I really want to go home, I can just drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours to go home. So it doesn't really feel like I'm alone. And plus, if you don't know, I also live with my best friend. So me living with him, my best friend, being close to people I know at school, my friends at school, it doesn't feel like I basically got secluded into another like state, city, country, or whatever like that. Yeah, so that doesn't feel any different for me at all, because I'm basically still around my hometown. But I kind of look forward to like us going to the next duty station. We haven't really decided on where we want to go yet, but I actually look forward to that. So we'll see, and I'll update y'all on when I know. But I think personally, like, being married to someone in the military or Navy, in my case, it can have its good things and its, like, kind of, like, things, you know? Because, like, there's times when I wish he could just, like, stay home. And obviously, he's obligated to go to work. Like, there's no reason for him to, like, be here, or he can't be like, oh, I'm gonna call out. No, you have to take leave. You have to plan in advance if you want time off. But at the end of the day, he's home for every holiday, which I don't have to deal with if, like, he worked at, like, a grocery store or a food restaurant or something like that, or some offices in that case. It's not like his work stops when he gets home, as far as that, unless we have, like, a storm or something and he has to, like, still, like, muster and log in and all that stuff. But it stops when he comes home, which is good for me, because I feel like that's another big thing between being, like, for some people that build being Milso, because you deal with the stuff, like, you deal with the pressures from the military that is on him, because he brings that work home. DJ doesn't do that. If there's something bothering him, yeah, it's okay for us to talk about it, but it's not like it's, like, that's all he talks about, or that's all our conversations are based on, because it's not. So yeah, I don't know what else to really go into, because, like I said, my Milso journey hasn't fully, I feel like it hasn't fully started yet. Like, I've gotten some of it, like when he has to go in or, like, stuff like that, but I don't really have anything to, like, update you guys on, because it feels the same as when we were talking and when we were, like, dating and we were in a relationship. It just feels the same to me. So, but I'm interested and I'm very curious to see everybody else's story. I love watching these type of videos on YouTube and seeing what anyone else has to say, because I watched before we even got married, I used to watch a lot of Milso videos and stuff. But if you're a Milso, please comment down below, because I want to know your story, and I want to actually, like, connect with more Milso wives, because I only know two, I think, or one really. And the funny story about that, the wife of my husband's friend or whatever, that's also in the Navy, we actually live, like, very, very close. Like, she basically we basically grew up in kind of the same area, in the same town, because, like, our high schools were, like, would compete against each other. So that's how close our high schools kind of were. So, but yeah, I want to get to know some more Milsos, because I feel like mine and her situation is kind of similar, just because we come from the same background and both of our husbands come from the north. But yeah, so just let me know, comment down below what you think of my video and my experiences, and also let me know some of your experiences, because I really like to know and connect with more Milsos here on YouTube. But that's probably all for I'm going to talk about for today's video. So go ahead and like this video. I already asked you guys to comment, so I'm not going to say it again, even though I just said it again. And then subscribe. You know, I will have more Milso videos. Like, my channel is a lifestyle channel, so I will talk about everything that's happening in my life. So, but yeah, make sure you subscribe below, and tap the bell so you can get notified when I post another video. And peace.